Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, The Growth Gateway. If you are a fresher getting ready for interviews, this video is for you. I am Raj, and today I will walk you through the top 5 most common interview questions for freshers and how we can answer them to impress your recruiter. So let's get started. Now, question number 1, and this is the question every recruiter will ask you. Tell me about yourself. Walk me through your profile. Now, these are the questions each and every recruiter will ask, right? Now, why this is asked? Now, the interviewer wants to assess how well you present yourself, your communication, your clarity, whether you are focused and aligned with your job you are applying for. And it's your first impression moment, right? So here is the tip. Structure your answer in this order. So as you are fresher, you would not have a work experience. So education, experience, strength, and then career goals, right? So I'm going to give you a sample, answer. But if you want to have a detailed personal introduction session or want to know the entire script, how to draft it, you let me know. I'm going to make a different video for that. But right now, just a simple or a sample answer. So you can start like somebody asks you, tell me about yourself. So you say, sure, I am Raj and I have recently completed my MBA from IM Indoor. I developed a strong interest in, project management or whatever skills you have, right? And let them know and worked on a project about, mention the project name, then say, I am someone who enjoys problem solving, and working in a team. I am now excited to begin my professional journey and contribute to a dynamic organization like yours. So you can do, in that aspect. So you start with your education, you start, your skill, then you start with your strength, which is like, problem solving or solving problems or anything that you might want to add, right? And then you also show the courtesy that you are open and you are completely focused to start your career and contribute to the organizational's success, right? Now, question number 2, what they ask, they would ask your strength and weakness. What they will ask, what are your strength and weakness? Now, why this is asked, right? So the interviewer wants to know if you are self-aware, if you are honest, and if you are willing to grow. That's what exactly they want to know from this question. So do not speak a lot of stuff, a lot of things here, right? So you have to make sense. If they say, what's your weakness? Do not tell what, the in general, whatever weaknesses you have, or in general, whatever strength you have, right? So you have to be very, very diplomatic here, right? And they are not specifically looking for any perfection. They're just looking for potential and emotional maturity that you guys would be showing in the interview. Now here is a tip: talk about a real strength, and when you are mentioning a weakness, always follow it and let them know how you were working on to improve your weaknesses, right? That is very, very important. Now again, I'm going to give you a sample answer just to have an understanding how to reply. But if you want a detailed answer draft, I can definitely make a video for you guys, right? Now, what I can say here is one of my strength is adaptability, right? I learn quickly and adjust to new environment without much hesitation, right? That's a positive sign for a company. All right, you come join the organization, there would be a lot of people, culture, a lot of things goes around, and you are very, very adaptable to quickly mingle, to quickly take all those accept those cultures of those organizations. It's very, very and strength for any organization to hire somebody, right? Now when it comes to the weakness, what you say, you can tell a weakness I had was hesitating to speak in group discussion, right? But I have been working on it by participating in college event, doing a lot of team project, right? I have also attended a lot of seminars, and I have seen the improvement on me, and I am always improving and trying to um, dedicate myself to learn about group discussion or whatever it can be. Now this will show that you are self-aware of your weakness, and you are also potential to working on improving your weaknesses, right? So this is very, very important. Now question number 3, they may ask, why should we hire you? Okay, now they ask you this question because they want to see how you view your value even as a fresher. Of course, you do not have any experience, so you would not be able to judge or put your value on the table. But as a fresher, still they want to see how you view yourself. Right now, do you understand the role, and can you match your mindset with their company's goals? So all the stuff they would like to see. So don't say because I need a job, don't say I have completed my graduation, now I want to start my career. No, instead connect your skills and attitude and willingness to learn with their needs. Right now, here is the sample answer. Now again, if you want this answer, I can make a video also. Let me know in the comment section. Right, so I may be a fresher, but I bring a lot of energy, a passion to learn, and I am someone who takes responsibility seriously. I have always been a quick learner, and I am confident that I will adapt fast and contribute meaningfully to your team. Right now, here you will see you have your skills, you will show your attitude, and you are also showing willingness to learn. And you have also told that I am a fresher, so I would not have any value on the table right now, but I am willingness to learn. My skills and my attitude will always help me to learn. Right, so that's how the answer should be. Right now, there are different version of answers, right? So we can always discuss more in details in different videos if you would like to. Right now, question number 4, they will ask, tell me about a project or internship that you have done. Now this is something where you have hands-on experiences doing certain tasks. Right now, interviewers want to assess your real world exposure, how you perceive those kind of a job or a task when you are doing a project or an internship. Right, so it's very, very important. And they also see how your problem solving skills or abilities are, and how you handle tasks and deadlines. It also a way to test your clarity of thought. Okay, now there is a tip. So use the star format. Star format means STAR. What is that? Situation. All right, T stands for task, A stands for action, and R stands for result. So keep it concise and clear. Now, to give you sample answer, you can tell, in my final semester, I worked on a project about, you can put the about whatever project you have. Then you say, our goal was to, brief the goal in a better way, right? And I was responsible for leading the entire project, or maybe you can put your role, whatever role you had. And one challenge we faced was, we're not able to bring all the volunteers or resources at one place, or whatever problem or challenges you might face, you can actually put it there. And I overcame it by, put the action, how did you overcame it, right? And we successfully completed the task, or put the result, and it taught me what it has taught. Now this will give you the entire answer, or help the interviewer understand how you take any kind of project or any kind of task seriously. Now when you say, in my final semester I work for this project, and you give the situation, right? And then you give let them know what you were acting as in that particular role, right? And then you found the challenge, how you fix the challenge, and what is the result came in, and what you have learned from that. That will be very, very important. And this is how exact structure it has to be. All right, now last but not the least, the final question in this video, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Many recruiters will ask you this question. They ask you this question because they are checking your long term thinking, your career motivation, and whether you plan to grow with the company or just looking for a quick job. Now, what happens here, right? Even this question asks to experienced people, right? Now, a lot of people, they go join the job, after 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, they move out, they go to a different company, right? Or you might not want to work for a long time, right? And this is a loss for any organization. When they go and hire you, there are a lot of cost involved, there are time involved, right? So they want to understand how career motivated you are, right? Whether you want to grow with the company, whether you are thinking of staying in the company for a long term. So these all matters, right? And now the pro tip is, be realistic and really optimistic, and show a growth mindset, right? When you are talking, align your goal with learning and contribution as well. Now, you can draft an answer, just like, in 5 years I see myself having developed strong expertise in project management and hopefully grown into a leadership or specialist role in the company. I am focused on learning continuously and becoming someone the team can count on for important responsibilities on my shoulder. Right? So those kind of an answer you can always provide, where it will always give reflect your growth mindset, that you want to grow in this company, you want to have a leadership position, important responsibilities, bigger responsibilities during this tenure, during this pipeline. This will definitely reflect your long-term thinking, your career motivation. Also, it will reflect that you want to grow in this company. All right. Now, there is a bonus tip. Always prepare a few thoughtful questions to ask the interviewer at the end, right? It shows confidence and interest, right? Every interviewer will ask you, do you have any kind of question for me? Now, if you say, no, I do not have any question, then it's a doubtful that he's going to get back to you, or not sure, right? Now, you always have to ask a question. Now, that's a room when you show yourself, how confident are you, how interest are you for this particular job. The questions that you ask will decide, right? Now, that's a generic, right? You have to always ask question when they say even one question. Now, what kind of question you can ask? So you can ask typically, what does a typical day in this role look like, right? This will show the interest, knowing more about the role, and you are prepared enough, right? Those kind of a mindset it will reflect, right? Or you can ask, what does success mean in this position, right? So that's something what you can always ask as well. And then plenty of questions are there which you can ask, right? Now we can also discuss on those questions in another video. Now, this is all about the top 5 questions that interviewer asks in any interview. If you want me to make videos for each and every question separately and provide you drafted answers or options, different version of answer, I can always go ahead and make it. Do let me know in the comment section which question you want me to make a video on, or if you have any kind of other questions in your mind, any kind of clarification required, always put it in the comment section or go to the description. You can reach out to me over LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. I'm always available. All right, that's it for today's video. I hope this helped you feel more prepared and confident for your upcoming interviews, right? If you found this video valuable, so don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe. We'll see you again. This channel will bring more career and personal growth videos. Growth Gateway signing off. Take care. Bye-bye.